Christy. I wanted to take a minute to show you guys a great free resource. It's called Xtramath.org, and I love it for my math students who need to master their math facts. So I've worked with students from elementary, even younger, up through high school, and it's noticeable when students have their math facts mastered, how much easier math is for them, and how much better they are at it. For example, if a student has their math facts mastered, it's easier for them to work with fractions. They can find common denominators easier. They can simplify fractions easier. It's easier for them to do division work. If everything's automatic, then applying those skills to do something new, it just is so much easier. All right, so one of the reasons I really love this program is because it assesses the kids to see which math facts they already know, and then it helps them practice only the ones they need to work on. So if you don't have an account already, you want to create an account. And when you're creating the account, it asks you if you're a parent or a teacher. So set up your free account, and then when you sign in, you'll see this screen. So I will click on my name here, and I'm going to add a student so you guys can see how to do that. So if they already have Xtramath at school, then you should ask their teacher for their code so they can work on the same program that they started at school. If not, then you want to do this and you can set up an account for them. So you can choose their grade level, choose their name. So now here, if she had already been working on this, we'd see up here what marks showing that which day she'd worked on it, and we would have her progress tracked over here and which math facts she needs to work on here. And on this screen, this student, this is their multiplication work here. And you can see that he worked on it in November, not in December, worked on it in January. So yellows mean that they did pretty good. Reds mean they got most of them wrong, or more, like a majority wrong. Yellow is like halfway, greens are like they did well. And the grays mean that they didn't finish, they signed out before they actually finished the program. So it's only a few minutes every day, or however often you have them sign in. So you can see how this really works very well. So for his multiplication, when he started, he was down here. He had less than 10 right on the assessment. And by March and April, like 2 months of working on this, he was able to, he had them all mastered. So it works. It focuses just on the math facts that they need to learn. So it's very efficient. The way this works is that when the student signs in, they'll have a few minutes of like a quiz or a little assessment that starts the lesson, and then they can see which math facts they mastered, which ones they still need to work on, and then they have a few minutes of Race the Teacher, where they see how many of the ones that they got wrong they can get correct in a row, and it keeps helping them practice that way. So let's go through as my new student that we just tried, and we'll see how this works. So I'll sign in.
Welcome to Xtramath.
This just introduces the child to the program. He explains what they're going to do. This is going to be an assessment to help identify which math facts they already know. All right, so they're just going to enter the answers here. And this is similar to the assessment that they'll have every day when they sign in. So I'm going to get one wrong so you can see. All right, so if I get it wrong, now they tell me the right answer, so I'll type in the right answer. I'm going to get another one wrong. All right, so they would work through this, and it might take them a few times of signing on before they get through the whole assessment. Once they're through with the assessment, then they will work on developing the skills that they've missed. All right, so I hope that helps people understand how to use this program. I think it's a great free resource to help students just focus on the math facts that they need to learn.